Okay, here is part of my garden. I've got two banana trees here, along with a blackberry bush that's going nuts and doing great, actually. I need to move it though. I think probably gonna put it up against that fence, maybe right along there, I think. Might put it up there, I'm not sure. I've got to put some stuff up for it to grab hold of, so I think that's why I'm gonna put it up against the fence. But this banana tree has actually got two pups that it's growing. So there's one right there, and then you barely see it. There's another pup right there. So that's pretty cool. It's already duplicating here. And then this banana tree right here has got a pup as well, right down there, see? And it's kind of contending for space here with this blackberry bush, so I'm gonna need to definitely move that blackberry bush. And then right over here, I've got nothing being done with this hill right here. I need to do something at some point, but then I've got some more strawberries here. They're on the hill. They're hanging in there. They're doing okay. They're not great, but they're not doing bad either. So you can see there's, last year I lost a few right there, but they seem to be doing okay, though it hasn't really been too horribly hot yet. And then I've got some more banana trees. And as you can see here, the sun is stronger on this side, and then they get smaller as they go, because this one down here gets the least amount of sun, and this one gets the most amount of sun here for this row of banana trees. And then those two actually came bigger. A friend of mine gave them to me, but they also get the most amount of sun because they get sun from that side, and then when the sun reaches up past the house, then they get the most amount of sun, and then eventually these guys get the sun as well. And then over here I've got one strawberry bush or plant here, actually a bunch of them inside that one. And then I've got some tomato plants going, and I'm gonna have to transplant here to my new planter here that I'll show you. And I've got another blackberry bush that's hanging in there. It needs a bigger pot, but it's doing okay, and it's got some blackberries coming on there. They're going to be ripe pretty soon. And then I've got a couple more tomato plants here, another strawberry plant, and then I've got a whole bunch of strawberry plants. That these are doing the best. These produce a ton of strawberries every day. Probably get about 14 to 17, 18 big strawberries every day. It's great. And then I've got some tomato plants I stuck in the corner here. I put them in as seeds, same with those over there, and then same with the ones on the table. But it's time for me to move these. They're about to get encroached upon by each other, and also by the strawberries. And so I've actually created this planter over here today, and I don't have them in there yet, obviously, but the planter's all done, dirt's in place. Drip system's about ready to go, so yeah, so that's all done, and that's my my garden here in my backyard that I've got going and been enjoying doing. So hope you enjoyed that, and any fellow gardeners out there, have a great day. God bless.